Hi friends, today we will discuss how to create a virtual machine in our ESXi host or our vCenter server. So for this, we will log into our lab environment, which is in our vCenter server. We will log in. So we'll start see from the beginning on how to log into vCenter server. So I have this virtual labs where I can do it by logging into Chrome. So we have an environment here, and I will log into the region A. This is region B data center, and this is region A. Okay, so I will log into our vSphere web client, which is our vCenter. Okay, and thereafter I will use Windows session authentication, and it will log in. Now, after login, we will check for the our where we want to create the virtual machines. So we would either create in our ESXi host in region A01 data center, uh, or either in region B01 complex one data center. Okay, so now I am creating the virtual machine in this region A comp1 data center by our graphical user interface, which is our GUI. So I will click on new virtual machine and create a new virtual machine. And here I will give the name as VM01. Okay. So see, it's asking for the region. So you can also create it in our second region, which is region B. But I want to create in a virtual machine, which is V001 data center. So I will create it here, and then I will go to next. Okay. So it's asking for valid cluster, host, or resourceful or VFS destination. So which we want to keep. So if I have selected the ESXi 01 A or dot local data center. Okay. And the shared data store, which is by default, which is we are selecting. So this is managing the data center data store, which is responsible for providing the storage to our virtual machine. So it has the capacity of 80 gigs and provision space is 50 gig, free space is 58 or 58 gigs. Okay, so in this way, in this free space, we are able to create a virtual machine. Okay, and it's asking for the version compatible. So we will select VSXi 7.0 and then we can click on next. If now it's asking if you want to create a Windows or Linux machine. So it depends upon us, like which machine you want to create. So I will create this, say, let's say Windows Server 2022 machine. Okay, and I will click on next. Okay, now it's asking for the hard disk piece. Okay, how much CPU you have to provide? Suppose I have to provide one CPU with the memory of 4 GB RAM. Okay, and the hard disk, if I would have to provide, say, 90 GB, there is no space because we have checked that there is only 58 GB the space left. So we can create a 40 GB hard disk, and in that way we can select the network as the already set up network for this, and if we want them to connect the machine or power on, once the machine gets power on, the network will be enabled. Okay, so now this is the other settings for the security purpose not configured, but for the SATA controller, this is the hard drive. Now here one thing we have to check, new client device it is asking. So in this is a virtual. So we are, if you have a specific ISO file also, we can use it for VM images. So we can uh, check the ISO file here if we want to build any VM. Okay. So here it can give the image file of the relevant device, but we will if we can also import it from here for the ISO file. So here we have to click on browse because we want to check the image of server 2022. So here we can check, let's say it's there, VMDK files are present here. So any other virtual machine ISO also we can check if they are having in this here, or else also we can upload it here. Okay. So likewise, I will cancel this and I will go with the standard protocol which this lab has. Okay. So in that way, I will click on next. I will select it as client device and click on next and finish. Okay, so in this way, VM01 I am able to successfully create it. Now I will power on this machine. After power it on, let's see what happens. Now we launch the web console. Okay, so this is the most common error which we see in virtual machine, which is EFSI virtual machine recommended. Okay, so this troubleshooting part we'll discuss in the next video by powering on the machine. What is missing in that? So this is the only video which we have created for creating a virtual machine in the vCenter server in our ESXi host. Okay, and provisioning the data store capabilities for the iSCSI data center. So thank you for watching, guys. Stay connected. Bye.